religion, our culture, our God. And many of us, by the way we act, we even lost our mind.
This is Shadow Master MC, and you're listening to the Power Style Radio Show, Chicago's #1 source for hip-hop and street dance culture.
Welcome back. We are here on Power Style Radio, where we talk to a little bit of the greatest, the newest, the truest, and always keeping it locked. And I got a gentleman sitting next to me that I want to introduce y'all to, because he's going to need several introductions as he is going through this music industry. To the right of me is a brother named IAMGAWD.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, IAMGAWD is his name. I know a lot of you out there, 5% Nation, are probably losing your mind right now, blowing your freaking stack. Hello, don't do that. There she go. Because Annihilation will tell you, yes.
Who let him in the dough?
Who let him in the dough? So, God, thank you. Thank you so much for coming over here to chill with us at Power Style Radio. Thank you for showing up. Man, I was looking all around for that good stuff, and you kept rolling up on everybody's timeline, and I'm like, man, what am I missing? What happened? Dude, where are you from? Tell us, introduce the world to you.
Yes. I am God, and I am from the southwest side of Chicago. Leclerc Court's in this thing, right off the Stevenson Expressway, 44th and Cicero, 45th on La Crosse and all that.
Okay. So is that where you got your first start in the whole game of hip hop? Because like in Chicago, the culture, a lot of times you go through certain phases and as you move through. So is there any like crews that you were running with, or you consider yourself a solo artist? Have you always been IAMGAWD? I mean, people go through name changes so much. You know what I'm saying? That's maybe how I missed you, because you had many name changes. I don't know.
Facts.
So, yeah, it's okay. Well, what's your starts? What's your beginnings in this?
Well, to take it all the way back to the beginning, I told the story before, but I'm going to definitely tell it again, because this is really the genesis of myself as an MC. I had to be around 5 years old. Tupac, Brenda's Got a Baby, the video. This was Tupacalypse Now, 91, I want to say.
I'm going to let you say it.
91, 90, somewhere around that time, 91, 92, Tupacalypse Now, Brenda's Got a Baby, the video. And you know, as a 5-year-old, like, that shit shook me. You know what I'm saying? Like, watching that video and watching Shorty throw what was supposed to be the newborn into the dumpster at 5, I'm not used to seeing nothing like that. So it's one of them type of things to where I'm glued to it. I can't look away, but I'm scared to death. But it was the storytelling of it. Like, at 5 years old, Pac was a lyricist, but he wasn't overly technical lyricist. Like, he laid this shit out plain enough for you to be able to understand it at the most basic level. So at 5 years old, I understood the words he was saying, but I couldn't fathom how could a young girl have a baby on the floor. As far as my ears was concerned, you had to be in the hospital to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? My 5-year-old ears, how could she throw a newborn in a dumpster? Like, that's crazy. So that's the genesis of my peak or my interest into rap music. But yeah, just like all the other rap artists, MCs, I definitely went through a million names. I have been a part of a few different cliques. The most notable probably being The Intervention. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to homies Quick wanna bust my motherfucking head, because like I never mentioned The Intervention in none of my interviews since I've been back, and that's to my detriment. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. But shout out to homies Quick, Mark Webb, A-Way, Ashley Banks, Dominique Danielle, Lyrical Eyes, you know what I'm saying, Ken Low Key. We all, you know what I'm saying, kind of like made our bones in that group, in that faction or whatever. Speaking of the faction, I was also a part of another group The Faction, which is my cousin, you know what I'm saying, at his clique. Shout out Ill Flow, you know what I'm saying, DJ D Will, Good Riddance, Chapter, Triple, you know what I'm saying, the whole team. But this is all like in my early formative years. Like I didn't really start rapping, even though I just told you the story about the Brenda's Got a Baby video at 5 years old. I didn't really start rapping probably till like maybe 5 or 6 years later, 10 or 11. So, you know, it's the little whack ass 10-year-old rhymes talking about school and I'm cool. You
Hey,
know
hold
what I'm
on.
saying? One syllable rhymes.
I started
and
at
shit.
10 and 11. My shit was butter. What are you talking about?
My shit was
I wasn't-
trash. I'm not gonna lie. It was so funny. Like, rest in peace. One of the guys, his name was Diamond Henson. You know what I'm saying? He was in a couple of my grammar school classes in Hearst. Shout out Hearst. Shout out LeClaire Courts, man. They took the buildings, but they can't take the memories. He was in some of my classes in grammar school, and I asked him like, hey, because he was a little older than us, you know what I'm saying? But I asked him like, hey, yo, Diamond, like, you
He was
listen to
8th
this?
grade.
I was in like 5th or 6th,
So him older than y'all be like 8th grade.
for better or worse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Diamond, though. You know what I'm saying? Bro was cool as hell. But yeah, I was like, hey, Diamond, you'll listen, you know what I'm saying? Listen to this rap for me. He was like, all right, cool. And all I know, I said some shit like rain down like Kirk Franklin. I ain't no joke and it ain't no pranking. And he looked at me like, nigga, that shit weak as hell. I'm looking at his ass like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there, like that shit cut a nigga deep. So it made me step my shit up. But I didn't really get the opportunity to really advance my craft until like the days of like LimeWire. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know my OG wouldn't allow me.
LimeWire.
Hey, I ran through many computers fucking with LimeWire. Many computers fucking with LimeWire. Cause my OG wouldn't allow me to buy explicit music. You know what I'm saying? And I was tired of the, okay, I'll take you to the store, but you gotta get the clean version. I was tired of that shit. So I used to spend summers out with my cousin, Ill Flow. Shout out Ill Flow in Indiana when he stayed out there in Indiana. And he'd be going at work and I'd just be on his computer and rummaging his CD books. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's when I first caught wind of Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Like lyricists like that. And it's like I'm seeing how technically advanced cannabis, like I'm seeing how technically advanced these motherfuckers is, and I'm doing my little one syllable raps and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, like this is the time when Jadakiss was popping. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, like shout out to Twista, Crucial Conflict, cause I thought I was Baby Twista at one point in time. But it's like them New York niggas taught me how to rap. Like they taught me how to develop and advance my craft as an MC. Like my Chicago legends, the OGs, they gave me the basics. But when I started listening to motherfuckers like Nas, Jadakiss, Pun, Cannabis, Jay-Z, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Like Big L, like the motherfuckers taught me that it's a lot you can do with these words.
Yeah, so those are your early influences. Who is moving you now besides yourself?
Like a lot of the underground dudes, like Ransom, the Griselda motherfuckers is what made me want to get back into rapping. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, oh shit, y'all like this shit again?
The non-beat dropping crew.
Right, this shit is cool again. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all want to listen to actual bars again?
Lyrics, yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, they made me want to get back into it. So I'm like, all right, bet it's a lane for this shit now. Let me fuck with it. But like Ransom, them, shout out Vic Spencer. You know what I'm saying? I remember bro from like years ago, like 2014-ish, 2012-ish. This motherfucker getting into it on Twitter with everybody. And he's still doing it to this day. And he, you know what I'm saying, reaping, you know what I'm saying, the benefits of his hard work. You know what I'm saying? So dudes like that, Fillmore Green, Scooter Chose, Water, Brittany Carter, Dosage and Hosa, Johnny Guns, like a lot of the local Chicago talent is those that inspire me. My guy A-Way, like he one of the most resilient motherfuckers I quit 3-4 times, bro, never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's people that's really around me that really inspire me to continue to be my best. The homie King 7, like it's so many, like I could keep naming them. The homie Griffin, like he put me onto a lot of shit about the crib in general, because I pride myself on being a student of the craft and the culture, but I didn't know a lot about the crib's culture and our influence. I knew East Coast and, you know what I'm saying, LA, they shit is so well documented. There's so many, you know what I'm saying, documentaries and other types of media that tells you about the birth of hip hop in the Bronx and NWA and how it exploded out on the West Coast. But our shit is not really put on Front Street like that. And that's why I fuck with the whole Midway movement, and I can't wait for them to finish this documentary.
Sir.
Because I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I definitely want to see that. But yeah, like, those right there, some of my influences. But yeah, like anybody that's dope that's still doing it and it's true to what they do, like you definitely inspire me to keep going.
So in your what I found on Bandcamp, one of the first songs was 3 people trying to convince you to get back into the game or don't leave the game. What's causing you to do the in and out dip? Is it the temperature of the industry that's steering you away, or is it like real life, like getting at you that you have to step away?
It's a mixture of things. Definitely the temperature of the industry and where the music was going. Definitely my own failures, my own shortcomings, and just, real life. You know, a lot of things play a part in my discouragement from time to time. But all that is put behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I vowed to myself, fuck vowing to anybody else, I vowed to myself to never, you know what I'm saying, sell myself short, to get out my own way and to attack my shit full head of steam. If I could get the fuck up and go clock in for these motherfuckers that don't care nothing about me, that'll replace me in a heartbeat, you know what I'm saying, 9 to 5 faithfully, you know what I'm saying, 5 days a week.
Faithfully.
You know what I'm saying? If I could do that, I could definitely put in the time to establish, you know what I'm saying, my own dreams.
I'm glad you said that. Dreams. I'm really glad you said that, because a lot of people need to hear that.
Facts.
I think, yes, we have to live our lives and make sure we make bread so that we can live okay, and not even comfortably, but okay. You know, a lot of us are still check to check, but
Facts.
It is very, very important to have your mindset at not just making somebody else rich or somebody else's dream come true. You have to be able to chase your dream as well. And a 9 to 5 a lot of times cut that short, because it's very short. So I can feel where you were coming from with that. So you named a lot of people that we're going to be having on Power Style Radio. I'm glad you were here giving them the shouts that they were definitely due. But who's in your AirPod right now? Who's in your set? Who are you listening to?
A lot of Wu-Tang.
A lot of Wu-Tang.
Nas. I do some Jay here
no
and
Lil
there.
Baby, no Da Baby, none of them.
I'm
cats?
not gonna lie, like that's not what moved me. No disrespect to them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 35 years old, and I'm not putting an age on it to where like, oh, if you this certain age, you shouldn't like that music. I'm not saying that at all. But for me, my 35-year-old self, you know what I'm saying, I grew up on something in particular, and I got introduced to that during my most formative years. So those dudes and women, you know what I'm saying, will forever hold a place in my heart and my conscience. So I never let that go. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm not trying to make room for anything else. I am, and honestly, Lil Baby is probably the dopest one to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, he do the sing-songy shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, mumble rap or whatever. But bro got bars. I listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just dismissive of shit without giving it an ear. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fully my cup of tea. But I respect and know bars when I hear it, being an MC myself.
These answers are properly put together. I appreciate that coming from someone of your background. A background that we want to know more about. And we're going to get a chance to know about that after we play a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm pretty sure we got you already set up in the deck to let the people know what we're going to be playing. Are we already ready already? I'm okay.
Let's get it.
So, would you like to introduce the video that is going to make you go right to Hollywood? Is that the video that you want to tell everybody about, man?
Most definitely. This video right here is from Chicago with Hate, featuring the homie Fillmore Green. The homie Scooter Chose is on the album version, but for the video he couldn't make it, so From Chicago with Hate, featuring Fillmore Green, produced by the homie Custom Made. Filthy Records, we in here. Let's get into it.
Power Star Radio, let's go.
Yes, sir.
What is this gangster music playing in the background? Is this from your opera?
This that bomb dropping hard heart-stopping, chart-topping, genocidal. Quick to quote a scripture, but don't practice shit that's in the Bible. Trigger happy, random shooting, straight bullet, baby killing. Know that nigga ain't shit, but still have a baby with him. Child support, check cashing, neck slashing, body dropping, lean sipping, loud smoking, Percocet, Molly popping, transgender praising, history erasing, instigating children misbehaving, nation of misinformation, water contaminating, land stealing, organ harvesting, prison building, school destroying, righteous mind targeting, melanin hating, racial profiling, discriminating, civilian killing, no investigation, paid vacation, flag waving, knee taking, freedom faking, fight scene, left wing, right wing, nobody does the right thing, clown ass president electing, waiting for a blessing, overly depressing, Uncle Sam tax collecting, fake nigga idolizing, in the city traumatizing, unemployment rate rising, baby daddies ain't providing, baby mamas ain't shit, rap niggas that can't spit, bunch of bitches buying body parts they really can't fit, consumerism, corporation, society, divided by color, zombies out of touch with sobriety, social media killers out for the notoriety, look at this shit and tell me what the fuck so inspiring, huh? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profiting, treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profiting, treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Feel about it, as long as you real about it. I do this rap shit in my sleep, y'all make a big deal about it. Been out the checks for more than half my life, but I'm still about it. Respecting the well-being of my seeds, I would kill about it. I might just be the next justice for a hashtag. If a fag ass cop think he gon' just harass track. From all the shit I seen, a part of me feeling hateful lately. Goofies question how could he be pro-black with biracial babies? Like you can discredit the significance of this melanin. Never been one for selling out, I'm as woke as you ever been, bitch. It's been 400 years and racism still prevalent, bitch. And every day they prove a black life is irrelevant, bitch. While we fighting amongst each other, UGD or black disciple, crip of blood. Choose your weapon, click up and go whack your rival. We call them ops in the city, you win. City is sin, don't let that skyline fool you. It's a whole nother city within. Straight bullets killing these innocent kids. Come visit if you care to know just what true wilderness is. The concrete jungle where the snakes is venomous. The government obliterate the tenements. And now the drama's widespread. We lie dead over goofy shit. These shorties is thirsty to let the toolie spit. He off all types of synthetic drugs. He don't care who we hit, as long as the deed is done. Some nigga died on King Drive, but it wasn't no freedom. Shots from the heater rung. I know you rap niggas think it's your time, but shorty he the one. And I'ma be the one until kingdom come. I represent the nigga from the hood that ain't afraid to grow, that never forgot where he came from. No matter what place he go, that crazy flow you now in tune with is the product of Project Living. Black pride and street knowledge mixed with goon shit. I'm multifaceted, play with me and I'm back slapping shit. I'm no pacifist, part activist, part beast with this rapping shit. Fuck they time about. Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profiting, treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profiting, treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me?
We are back. The video we just played was called From Chicago with Hate Yes by this gentleman over here, featuring the guy eating all the fries and chicken, Fillmore Green. There were other guys in the video where here's I Am God, you know. And everything about you seems it's very obvious you loving the Chi. Down to Mild Sauce. Down to 79th Street, you loving the Chi.
Facts.
So what inspires you to write, man? I mean, are you feeling it from in here? You looking out and you reporting what's going on? What inspires you? Because everything I heard, I haven't heard nothing bad. It's all been great.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Before you answer that, we finna stop. For some motherfucking reason, there's no music playing in the background. I'm talking to dryness here. Power Star Radio does not appreciate most definitely motherfucking
La Musica
in here. Have me talking to somebody inside the room who about to get some detention or some shit. That's what it sounds like to me. We just waiting for the principal to walk in. Excuse me, are you ready back here? Yes. Fuck.
Get into that.
You better not play that old lopsided ass shit.
Hey
from-
everybody, happy Saturday.
What the fuck his
Spice
name is?
Bomb
Audacious.
is the cologne of the month.
Oh,
Go get
shit.
your Spice Bomb on TwitterFragrance.net.
Yeah. You still recording?
What did you do to the crate with fucking what's his name?
No. You gotta go to DNA. DNA says beats by Cool Out Chris.
Beats from
Cool out, Chris.
Yeah,
Cool
so
out, Chris.
that's it. Okay, 3, a 2, a 1.
You can see yourself on the south side?
Yes, most definitely.
Have you ever lived on the north side?
No. Currently live up north, as in the burbs.
What about the west side? You ever travel up there?
Oh,
Stay
yeah.
a few nights.
Yeah. Arlington, right off Cicero, Roosevelt, all that over there.
So
Go down, granddad, grandma.
It's the crazy streets that you know probably people have never ever heard. You are very South Side and very Chicago. So what's giving you your inspiration, man? What is telling God to lay down the scripture for the people?
It's a little bit of everything. It's
Tell us, so great one.
it's it's watching, you know what I'm saying, seeing the shit from a third person point of view. It's my own struggles, my own trials and tribulations, my own experiences, and also creativity. I feel like as an MC, you know, everybody on some, you know, everything got to be real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it this, keep it that. The mind is a wonderful play place, you know what I'm saying? And it's a wonderful tool as well, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, the music comes from experiences, whether I witnessed it from somebody else close to me or whether I went through it myself, but there's also creativity. Like a lot of my storytelling joints is usually fiction with a little bit of reality sprinkled in there, whether it's a small part of my life, a small part of somebody else's life, or something I might have just came across, seen in a movie, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mixture of shit, but I don't know, I can't explain it. Like once I get inspired and the pen start or the finger start moving, because I type all my shit into my phone, like once the finger start moving and that shit come out, it just come out. Like I don't know how to, there's no mood, no go-to mood for me to, I don't light candles or dim the lights and none of that shit. Like it's nothing I do in particular to get me in the zone to write. It's just when I hear that beat and it start talking to me, telling me to do this, then that shit just pour out of me like the levees broke.
Wow, the music's talking to you. I like the way that sounds. Because a lot of people just like, I just caught this flow, and you know, and the cadence is like someone else's cadence. I hear a lot of the same cadence in a lot of this new music, and what I'm hearing from you is like your own style, and it's so refreshing. It's such a needed example because everybody is sounding like everyone else. Someone made a comment on one of my posts that I'm glad you don't have that girly nasal sound. And I'm like, oh, girly nasal sound. Could you give me some example? He's like, I don't like naming names. I'm like, name names. And so Nikki has a nasal. I don't think so. She has a nasal flow. No, I don't know. That's just an example. He never gave me an example. So with everyone sounding just alike, it's very hard to know who's on the radio a lot of times.
Radio, what's that?
Oh, I apologize. It's that old shit that we were using back in the day as we were trying to find out where the next Bud Billiken and Moo and Oink shit was going on. I'm sorry.
Moo and Oink?
Yeah, okay.
Facts, I remember them joints.
I'm just, man.
Nah, it's just like I say that because like I ain't listened to the radio in years. Like, man, I just can't do it. Like,
okay, so how do you know what's they're talking about at the moment? How do you know? How do you gauge? How do you? I
mean, I'm still
know how to walk in. How you talk to the people?
I'm still outside to a certain degree. I'm not outside doing the things I used to be doing 10 years ago, but I'm still outside to a certain degree.
So you in the streets, but you ain't in the streets.
I'm in 35-year-old outside, whatever that is. That's where I'm at. where all the 30 plus motherfuckers at. That's where I'm at.
He
outside.
on the porch.
Yeah. I might not be in the streets no more. Like I'm watching from the corner and shit. Like they wild, and I'm gonna go this way.
Are you still rolling with a crew right now? I mean, like any affiliations that you can big up?
Filthy Records, we in here. Filthy Analects Recording Company. Shout out to Kata Llama. Shout out Custom Made. Shout out Sean Doe. Shout out Def C. Shout out Solar 5. Shout out Slime. You know what I'm saying? Like Tone Live, we in here. Filthy Analects. You know what I'm saying? Filthy Recordings. Filthy Records. That's what it is right now.
Are we gonna be hearing any collaborations with any women besides myself? I mean, you would have something that's gonna be coming to the people soon, like Brittany. Well, I would love to hear you rock something with Brittany. Have y'all? Yes, we talked about it. Okay, that sounds always good.
Yes, we have.
And one of the things that we have in Chicago, and we take like serious with these lyrics, is if it's just the lyrics. So, are there any spots that you go to spar that you to keep the sword sharp that we should know about? I mean, because I've come through the subterranean scene and I haven't seen you there, but you are lyrically a mastermind, and it's rare to come by when you don't see somebody who practices in the circles where the practices go on and come in and lay it like you do. So do you have where does it come from? It's got to be from just within. You said 5 years old. If you ain't in them circles, how's you getting it like you getting it? Tell me something.
My little corner in the room somewhere. That's where I honed and perfected. I ain't gonna say perfected, but began the journey of mastering my craft as an MC. So I never really I don't write in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's always at the crib. You know what I'm saying? In my comfort zone. Not saying I can't, but that's just what it's always been. You know what I'm saying? I pay for studio time. So my thing is time is money. So I'm prepared prior to getting to the studio. So when I get to the studio, I could just lay that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I could maximize the time. So if I'm only in there for 3-4 hours, I could do about 5 or 6 songs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to work. And later on, I'll go back and, let me change this line. Let me record this verse over. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that over. But I'm definitely very familiar with Sub T. I performed there once, maybe twice, years ago, and it wasn't my own show, featuring with some other artists. But I'll definitely be back, Sub T. I think July 27th? July 27th, IAMGAWD.
All the artists come on and talk about Sub T. I'm going to be back there.
Yes, I will be in the building. Oh yeah, Sunday. Yes, we
but
are.
He's talking about actually coming into the Lions Den with the rest of the cats.
Yes.
No, I don't know if he's performing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm performing Sunday. Sunday the 11th.
Oh no, yes,
outside
Sunday
the
at Harold Washington. Yeah,
Center.
he is. He'll be at Harold Washington
this
Sunday at 4700 South King Drive. Is it 47 or 4300? It's got to be 47. Yeah, the King Drive. We are doing this for the children and the dancing children at that. But hey, dance music, would you ever?
Dance music, would I ever?
Yes.
It all depends. You mean like rap?
Would you make a dance track and rap on it? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna make some popcorn in the future?
As of right now, nah. I'm kind of in my underground bag. My thing is like this. I am a self-proclaimed underground MC, and I know a lot of motherfuckers don't like that title because they feel like it stagnates them or limits them or put them in a box.
Okay.
Put me in that box. That's the lane that I want to dominate and take over. You know what I'm saying? The underground. Now, anything else, like the joint that's playing right now, Chosen, that's not a underground type of joint. Shout out Olive Blue, shout out Luke Theory, shout out Brittany Carter. They killed that.
Shout out.
I love that joint. But, I'm an artist at the end of the day. So I'm not limited to just the underground or whatever that may, be or what all that entails. But, I'm an artist at the end of the day. So whatever the music that's presented to me brings out, that's what I'm going to give. So if I hear some dance shit and I feel like it's dope and, it sparks something within me, why not? But as far as just saying I'm going to make this type of joint because I feel like this might do that for me, I did that already, and that was on the cusp of when I was ready to quit and just leave this shit alone. So I would never go chase a sound again. But if something inspires me, most definitely. But for right now, I'm comfortable with hopping on these beats and giving motherfuckers about 40 or 50 bars and hooks on every other joint. I'm comfortable where I'm at right now.
I'm liking that you are, at least getting chapters in your journey. And with that being said, what can we expect next of you? What is popping within the next 48 hours?
Well, within the next 48 hours, writing, preparing for another project, preparing for the show. Again, July 11th, here at Washington Cultural Center. You know what I'm talking about? We're just writing.
Chicago.
Yeah. As of right now, it's we pushing out with the Eternal Reflection documentary. We doing it in 4 installments. Shout out to the homie Quote. He recorded and edited everything. But it's just doing the process.
Wait, Quote? KWOTE Quote?
Yes, that quote.
Quote.
That quote.
Tunnel movement, baby.
Tunnel movement.
In the building.
I want
August the 8th.
my wax.
At the Battle for the Ego, they performing.
Let's go.
That's right.
Let's
We
go.
are having another safe space for people to enjoy this culture. You should come out.
Okay.
Come on now, man.
Facts.
We'll have a mic for you for real.
Okay. That's all you gotta tell me.
It's not a small group. It's not a small event.
Do a what he say? Do a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a rabbit?
August the 8th at the Battle for the Ego.
Let's get it.
It's a big event.
Let's
It's
get
a
it.
huge event. They have it every year. So
Let's get
if he gave it the okay, you in.
Let's get it.
You are in.
Let's
Bring
do
the
that.
family. It's a family event.
Okay.
It is on the north side of Chicago on
Sunday of August.
Okay.
right.
August 8th.
Okay.
So that's going to be on Milwaukee and Kedzie. Milwaukee and
Bet.
Kedzie at the Eagle.
I'm in there like I've been there. You heard it here first.
Oh, we got him here first too. This is I Am God with
Where the horns at?
Records.
You heard it here first. Ang13.
I am God. I am God. I am God. Right here on Power Style Radio. I want to thank you so very much for
Thank you for
coming
having
to the show and then just giving people a peek of who you are, because we're going to be seeing a lot of you. I want to be cheering you on all the way through. It's going to be hard, but we love you here at Power Style, so we're going to push you too. So can you tell everybody where they can get at you with your handles, your hashtags, whatever the fuck you got? The people in the electronic land was like, I'm connected. Tell them something.
You could tap in with me on Twitter and Instagram at GawdMC. That's GawdEmcee at GawdMC. The Facebook artist page is also facebook.com/GawdMC. YouTube is I Am God. I just got back on Audio Mac. That's GawdMC as well. We out here. The Eternal Reflection streaming on all major platforms. Produced entirely by Custom Made. We still got vinyl and CDs available at godsgift.bandcamp.com. That's GAWDSGIFT.BANDCAMP.com. And also check for
He's
that.
a speller.
Hey, facts, gotta be. Also check for that the self-titled joint. My first joint back in 2020. I Am God. Produced entirely by the homie Max Julian. That's also on godsgift.bandcamp.com. And I'm sorry. You can stream it there, but the CDs is sold out. That's done.
Sold out. I saw it in red.
But it is streaming on all major streaming platforms as well. So yeah, I Am God. I am getting ahead without devolving. God's gift. Chicago never forgot how to rap. All that shit.
Okay, and before you go, tell the people why I Am God. Of all names to name yourself, because I'm telling you, they're gonna come at you with all types of, so you God, okay.
What's today's math?
Yes, you're gonna get a lot of that. This is that area. This is that culture. These are those people. Tell people why you chose that name. Why?
Salute to all the guys in the earths, but I'm not a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Fruit of Islam or nothing like that. It's just basically a acronym. My name was actually T to God. I changed it from Tragedy to Beast. That shit was so trash. Tragedy to Beast. it went from tragedy to infamous. It should sound like a comic book villain from like the 60s or something, right? But it went from tragedy to infamous to tragedy to beast. But it was some motherfucker, I think he was from like New York, like some motherfucker on Twitter, Uncut, UNKUT. The nigga kept coming at me about the name Tragedy. And salute the tragedy Gaddafi. I'm aware, you know what I'm saying? Queensbridge, you know what I'm saying?
Was he like, I want to battle you, son, for the name?
Niggas like, you ain't
For
original.
the
Like,
tragedy.
you ain't original. Like, it's already a tragedy. It's only one tragedy. You dope, but you ain't original. I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a student of the culture, and I understand that. Like, this shit was built off originality. But I wanted to step away from the tragedy shit anyway. So my first name starts with a T. You know what I'm saying? So I just went from tragedy to beast to T the God.
Is it
GAWD.
Theodore?
It is not Theodore.
Damn it. I don't keep asking because I actually know what it is. So I'm just
No, for
being
those
an
that know,
asshole,
they know. But yeah, it was so I changed it to T to God. Shout out to homie Fable. He used to always call me Tragedy to God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what if I just took the tragedy off and just used T to God, GAWD, and put an acronym on it? So, excuse me.
Was
I
he
did
like,
that.
yeah, do that?
I never even really consulted with nobody about it. That's just what it was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
was gonna say, don't be his friend no more.
I reemerged
Give me one.
as T to God. But like in the process of trying to get a trademark, I found out it was another T to God, but he was TDAGOD. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, like that's a sign. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I was using a hashtag IAMGAWD with the microphone and the crown emoji. So I'm like, I was playing with it back and forth in my mind, like, what if I just call myself I Am God? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, fuck that. That shit sound powerful and it's gonna make a motherfucker talk. It's controversial.
So should I call you I Am God in its entirety, or so can I call you I Am, or should I call you God? I mean, tell me how I should greet you on the streets if I see you and be
Hey.
like, hey,
Call me anything but whack.
homie.
Call me anything but whack.
You heard it here first, Power Style Radio. I'm Ang13. This is I Am God, and he is going to be in your home as a household name. Just stay tuned right here. Well,
Facts.
keep your eyes open and keep your ears ready. We got the second video. Oh, we got more to go. Is it I Am God too? Is it the same video? Or is it another video? What's the name of the second video? Is going to play? Okay, well then, I guess you gave that guy the I fucking hate this guy. I will step on your toes with them damn flip flops. Shut the hell up.
Not the chancla. No, right now, y'all about to.
Introduce your goddamn video, goddamn.
Hey, this is theme music to Life's Ills, animated by the homie Big Herc. Shout out to homie Custom Made for pulling this off. The Eternal Reflection streaming everywhere. Go get that.
I loved everyone that you just named right now. You have a lot of great people working with you. Shout out to everybody that starts
Facts.
working with these newer MCs. I know you've been out here for a while,
Yeah.
but I still consider you fresh and new, and
That's
everybody
facts.
needs to see you. Shout out to the people who's been here for a while helping out these newer MCs. You are doing the right thing, and look at the example. Let the music play. This
Gratitude
Power
is
Style
always
Radio.
attitude.
This is us all day.
My nigga Dr. Mindbender behind the boards. Custom, ain't no heroes or role models where I'm from for us to follow where I'm from. Just some niggas throwing gang signs and hollows where I'm from. They pop pills, sip lean, and bless bottles where I'm from. You still ain't figured it out, nigga, Chicago where I'm from. Home of some of the most notable women and men to exist. But the only stars niggas on their heads, the fin and the six. Most of us settle, however some intend to get rich. We lose homies and hit the internet to pretend that they miss. We spend link at the corner store, and motherfucker ain't gotta be enlisted in no army or Marine Corps to be going to war. It's gun smoke in the air, and it's blood stains on the floor. We all born poor, but yet and still we feel we born to soar. The beautiful struggle, bodies left blood oozing in puddles. We love to hate like a poisonous dart from Cupid then struck you. Shit, you stupid as fuck if you let the stupid instruct you. Should be using your muscle to My nigga Dr. the mind bender behind the boards. Custom, ain't no. Heart-stopping, chart-topping, genocidal, quick to quote a scripture, but don't practice shit that's in the Bible. Trigger happy, random shooting, straight bullet, baby killing. Know that nigga ain't shit, but still have a baby with him. Child support, check cashing, neck slashing, body dropping, lean sipping, loud smoking, Percocet, Molly popping, transgender praising, history erasing, instigating children misbehaving, nation of misinformation, water contaminating, land stealing, organ harvesting, prison building, school destroying, righteous mind targeting, melanin hating, racial profiling, discriminating, civilian killing, no investigation, paid vacation, flag waving, knee taking, freedom faking, fight scene, left wing, right wing, nobody does the right thing, clown ass president electing, waiting for a blessing, overly depressing, Uncle Sam tax collecting, fake nigga idolizing, in the city traumatizing, unemployment rate rising, baby daddies ain't providing, baby mamas ain't shit, rap niggas that can't spit, bunch of bitches buying body parts they really can't fit, consumerism, corporation, society, divided by color, zombies out of touch with sobriety, social media killers out for the notoriety, look at this shit and tell me what the fuck so inspiring, huh? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profit and treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profit and treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Feel about it, as long as you real about it. I do this rap shit in my sleep, y'all make a big deal about it. Been out the checks for more than half my life, but I'm still about it. Respecting the well-being of my seeds, I would kill about it. I might just be the next justice for a hashtag. If a fag ass cop think he gon' just harass trag. From all the shit I seen, a part of me feeling hateful lately. Goofy's question, how could he be pro-black with biracial babies? Like you can discredit the significance of this melanin. Never been one for selling out, I'm as woke as you ever been, bitch. It's been 400 years and racism still prevalent, bitch. And every day they prove a black life is irrelevant, bitch. While we fighting amongst each other, UGD or black disciple, cripple blood, choose your weapon, click up and go whack your rival. We call them ops in the city, you win. City is sin, don't let that skyline fool you, it's a whole nother city within. Straight bullets killing these innocent kids. Come visit if you care to know just what true wilderness is. The concrete jungle where the snakes is venomous. The government obliterate the tenements, and now the drama's widespread. We lie dead over goofy shit. These shorties is thirsty to let the toolie spit. He off all types of synthetic drugs, he don't care who we hit, as long as the deed is done. Some nigga died on King Drive, but it wasn't no freedom, shots from the heater rung. I know you rap niggas think it's your time, but shorty he the one, and I'ma be the one until kingdom come. I represent the nigga from the hood that ain't afraid to grow, that never forgot where he came from. No matter what place he go, that crazy flow you now in tune with is the product of Project Living, black pride and street knowledge mixed with goon shit. I'm multifaceted, play with me and I'm back slapping shit. I'm no pacifist, part activist, part beast with this rapping shit. Fuck they time about. Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profit and treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me, nigga? Cancer's $1 billion industry, nigga. Facts. It's profit and treating me, not healing me, nigga. Facts. Ain't no difference between Trump and Hillary, nigga. Facts. How long before they justify killing me?